Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the runner back in standing. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to first, just keeping him float. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Bouncer up the middle. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. Reyes on second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out.
Bruce.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's out number one. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hard hit ball to second. Walker's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera shading to his right, 1 away. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 0 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The tag put on by Cabrera, and he is out at second base. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two pitch just missed. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Throwing to second. And he is in there. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 7.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. 2 men on, 2 out, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Grounded to the right, taken by Walker. And he will get him at first on a fine spin. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And that misses. 2-1. Gregorius stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they now trail by only 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Walker.
1-2, here it comes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting 8.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Popped up. Cabrera over to his left. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. So digging in now, Greg Bird. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a sac fly earlier. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the 4th. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air out toward left. Rosario over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again. Brandon. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Big Aaron. The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next,
ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting,
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Curveball locks him up. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground. Drury fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilmer Flores, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Up next for
now
the
at the plate, Brendan Drury. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. So striding in, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Bruce. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. Swings through the slider there. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. The 2-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hicks has it in his sights. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time.
Number 7, designated hitter, Jose Reyes. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And it's gone. Ready ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So stepping in, Brendan Drury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he struck him out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back to the mound and off his leg. Here's Jay Bruce now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Jay Bruce.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy. And Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Gregorius moving to his left. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that will conclude matters here in. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start us off in the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
Now the 2-1.
Second baseman.
Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Ripped on the ground to first. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a slider. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in.
Designated hitter, Jose Reyes.
Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that one got a piece of him. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Chad Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with another 0-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Looking to leave him loaded. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
First baseman number 4.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Gardner there, and he puts it away as they're able to. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first down.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches first without a play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. And that's in there, base hit. Digging in the switch. Hitter Judge over at second. Gregorius at first, one gone. Inside and low, 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Neil Walker, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Here's Neil Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit.
Jerry Familia enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. And all 3 runners on the move here. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. As Asdrubal Cabrera will be next. Full count still. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 13.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sink.
Hit high and deep to left field. Gardner going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Throw won't get him. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Ripped down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next for the
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Familia. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And now
for the Yankees.
Gardner at second. Sanchez first with no outs. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Not too often Jerry's Familia finds himself in a tough spot like this, but I wouldn't bet against him. He has the kind of stuff that he can get out of this mess.
Here's big Aaron Judge, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1-for-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Last chance for the Yankees. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Jerry Blevins takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Number 39.
Will be a base hit in the center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Two errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs, 8 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our fate attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Charger, barbell lifts, my lat muscle flexes. Carmel, straight from Texas. Straight tornado in my man's hair. Put the potato on the blam blam, bam bam. Hand quick to put you in the Sandman van, making sure he lift up like a can dance. Every time I'm up to bat, I'm in the Grand Slam stance. Laying France 2 places. Good night.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. So striding in, Gary Sanchez.
Batting fourth, catcher.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is on his horse. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Walker onto the grass. He's there, but oh, he missed it. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So digging in now, Neil Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Hicks at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Off for the Yankees, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Brett Gardner.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Montgomery has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. And he scores on a daring steal of home. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this. Standing in, Brandon Drury. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird.
Low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Drury in foul ground. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
For Walker now at second, and that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. First things first. Here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. Another throw over. And they got him. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. Here's big Aaron Judge. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gardner going back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left.
Danger, fear and anger. I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot earner, plot thickener. Fingerprints, bubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its